got a special St. Patty's Day Metal Monday. How you doing today, Brett?
I'm good, man. How are you today?
Doing good, man. St. Patty's Day is pretty everyone's supposed to wear green. We
Yes,
got green
sir.
right here. I think that counts for me. You know,
Okay.
but
I
what's
got a
some
green bracelet on.
that count to you?
This yeah, yeah, yeah.
What
My mom gave me this bracelet. It's funny, like I don't wear a lot of jewelry or anything, but my mom gave me this string bracelet on St. Patty's Day 4 years ago. So today is 4 years ago. Um I'd taken my parents to Belize during COVID, and just as a vacation, it was an awesome trip. But I remember my mom bought us these the on St. Patty's Day, and I put it on. I haven't taken it off four
Nice.
years. So every time I look down, I kind of get a good memory of like that trip and with my mom, and we just had a fun time. It was a fun St. Patty's Day, and so St. Patty's Day has always been a fun day in my book. I was in Ireland years ago for St. Patty's Day. That was off the hook. I think that was 7 years ago now. So I
Yep. It's also my oldest daughter's birthday, St. Patty's Day, so it's always been a special place in my heart.
That's
Happy
awesome.
birthday. I doubt she's ever watched an episode, but happy birthday, Justine.
I
And yeah, happy St. Patty's Day, everyone. Everyone be safe
mean,
today.
the markets are green, right? We're
That's where I
awarding
was
the
headed.
the yeah.
Green. It's
So
been
it's
green. It's been green for a while, man.
yeah. It's been
It's
I mean, what
been
494 Comex today for copper. I was like, oh man, this thing is
the Comex is
was
great, but what's happening to your spreads out there? Are you seeing those widen, or are you?
yeah, it was something I wanted. It's a good something that we can talk about here because it makes sense. So, on the scrap side, what people I don't think understand is they say, okay, it's 494 copper, right? Well, that's on the COMEX. You've got say 442 on the LME, which that's a 50-ish cent difference, right? And what people don't understand is that a lot of the times your insulated wire is being bought for export. It's being baled and exported to other countries where they chop it, process it, whatever, right? Especially your low grade, mid grade wire. Then what else they don't understand is a lot of your copper chops. So let's say you take your wire to a copper chopper like us, right? Copper reclaim. So we process the wire, we make copper chops. We sell those domestically. Well, a lot of bigger wire chopping lines that produce a lot more than us, they sell a lot of their material export. Well, the big kind of conundrum right now is a lot of your domestic copper choppers that export, they're selling off of like an LME spread, right? Versus say a COMEX. So it's a big difference in what you see on the market today versus what you may actually be receiving on the scrap side. So it's not that your recyclers are trying to screw you. It's that 50% of the US's copper gets exported. So that's a fact. It's been that way for a long time. So if 50% of our material is getting exported, and those export consumers are purchasing off of a LME price, not necessarily a COMEX price, there's a big spread in there.
Why is
50
it so
plus
different?
cents.
Is it always that different? It's usually
No, it
closer,
ebbs and
right?
flows. It ebbs and flows. It's not always that different, but it just right now there's a big arbitrage difference. Because the Comex moves so fast. The LME has yet to keep up with it. And let's be honest, like the US domestic market is still fairly strong, even though we've had some stock market issues the last couple of weeks. But generally speaking, our economy is still relatively strong compared to anybody else, right? So that's another reason why that Comex is stronger than say the, what you'd find on a Kitco with like your LME based contracts. It's the same reason why like your LME, like say aluminum, and let's say that Midwest premium now is 50 plus cents, right? Um, well, that 50 plus cents, I mean, isn't in addition to a low, LME aluminum price, right? So that's why your aluminum pricing right now is so aggressive and so strong relatively to what it has been. So it's just that you start putting tariffs in the middle of this. You start putting, domestic demand, export, lack of demand, stronger dollar. It just has a way to play with these spreads. So while it's great, 494 copper is great. It doesn't tell the whole story.
Yes, that 494 copper sounds awesome, looks awesome, but LME taking that into account, you do have to, and I've been communicating that with a lot of customers because, they're like, hey, why is it like this? Shouldn't it be running this hard? It's like, well, those same points you just brought up. That being said, does Comex hit $5? Does it maintain? Do you think we're steady, or do you think we're going to see a fall? Like, what's your opinion on it?
I sold against it the other day just as a way to protect any margin we had in some of the other material. But I wouldn't be surprised to see it blow through $5. If we get some positive economic news or something, and I mean, I think that it's going to be a rough go for the stock market. It's going to be a rough go on the economy while they sort some of the stuff out. But generally, I think that, the medium term is the I'm projecting real strength in the U.S. So short term, I still anticipate higher prices because of the tariffs, especially on the commodities, the base metals. I mean, they are trying to reshore and trying to get some of that stuff, strengthen up the U.S. economy, strengthen up, the material here, the jobs here. So I anticipate that to hang around. What does it look like medium term? I think it looks really good. So but you're gonna have to take some pain for a while. I really feel like there's a little bit of pain to be still be had, but you can get through that pain, you got a real chance.
Yeah, I think we're in store for a good year. I think, like you said, we're going to see some ebbs and flows. I think, I think we hit $5 Comex. I don't know what the LME is going to do, but I think we hit $5 Comex this week. You know, Now if we maintain it and it blows through to, in a few months where it truly maintains above a $5 Comex, which we've never really done. We've hit
Yeah.
$5, but what, for like a few days?
Yeah, then it falls off the other side. So
So like, will it maintain where that's just the new pricing area for Comex? I don't know. Like, we try not to speculate, but part of this show is just giving our opinion. And I think we're gonna see some strength. I think we're gonna see some natural ebb and flow where, we might see it come back 10, 20 cents and then go back up, but we'll see where it goes.
yeah.
And
I
and
think and it's anybody's guess right now, right? Like I always say, place your bets, and then we'll see how it goes.
Really, and the flow at our yards, the weather's finally breaking. It feels like spring is here. It's spring break here in Idaho, at least in our area.
Yep.
Kids are off. The yards are really getting busy, and so it's been a nice change because we had some slower months, and hopefully some pricing can maintain some ferrous pricing. Maybe so we see another up month, at least it maintain would be nice. And I think some of these our yards could see some much better traffic, better inventory flows, but we'll
Yeah.
see there too.
It's starting to pick up a little bit, so I think it's a good thing. We're starting to see. I mean, we've got some stuff we got in the cooker. I mean, it's we got a lot we got a lot of irons in the fire. We got a really big one that we're about to embark on here soon that we're excited to talk about. Probably a couple big ones. Expansions on the scrap side, expansions on the tire recycling side. So big things coming down the pipe.
Yeah, I can't wait to share both of those with everyone when we're ready.
Yeah,
So stay
it's
tuned, everybody.
stay tuned, it's coming.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, have a great day.